What's up, peoples? Wednesday, July 19th is National Daiquiri Day, but I'm not making any old daiquiri. I'm making a cocktail that is special to me, an original that I am truly proud of. This is my caramelized pineapple daiquiri. Cocktails, successful cocktails, are really about experiences, and this one involves a technique that you can use to elevate the experience of your cocktails. If that sounds tasty to you, pull up a chair at the bar and let's go make a daiquiri. The ingredients list for this daiquiri is pretty straightforward. You'll need fresh lime and pineapple, Demerara sugar, and Plantation 5-year. You'll also need a creme brulee torch, a carving fork, and a pineapple quarter. Regarding the creme brulee torch, if after this you're in the market for one, I suggest this one. I don't like the ones with a built-in fuel canister that you have to refill. You can never really get all of the gas out of the cylinders that you refill from. Links for this one in the description. To brûlée basically any fruit, it just needs to hold itself together after you cut it well enough to coat with sugar and stand up to the flame. You don't want burnt marshmallow. You want melted sugar with just blackened edges. Okay, pineapples. Core down a few rings deep, then cut the spiral in half. Each half ring is enough for one cocktail. Cut one of the half rings into thirds and poke two of them onto your carving fork. Coat it completely with Demerara sugar and brûlée. When you're happy with it, scrape them off into your tin. Poke the last one very carefully from the narrow end and coat it with sugar as before. But after you brûlée, put it on a cocktail pick and rest it across a chilled coupe from your freezer. Then add 22.5 ml or 3/4 of an ounce of fresh lime to the tin and muddle thoroughly. Do a little twist at the bottom to help grind up the Demerara. And lastly, 60 ml or 2 ounces of Plantation 5-year. Crack a large cube into your tin and shake for 8 to 10 seconds before double straining into the waiting coupe, and enjoy. It's surprising how pineapple forward it is when the only pineapple that actually went into it were the 2/3 of half a ring, 2/6 of a ring of pineapple, and caramel, like burnt sugar. When you take a bite of the garnish, one, you get the textural contrast between the crunch of the burned sugar and the soft, chewy, grilled pineapple. But when you return to the cocktail, the other complexities of the cocktail are just elevated. Everything about this is an experience. It's super memorable. Everyone I've ever served this to either asks for it when they come back or they tell me about it at some point in the future. Giving someone an experience in the glass, to me, that's the pinnacle achievement that you can strive for when creating a cocktail. If you want to learn other techniques that you can use to create experiential or memorable cocktails for your guests, click here and go learn about acid adjustment of all kinds of juices, including pineapple. Or if you want to see what other advanced techniques we've covered, there's a playlist of all of them down here. And if this is your second or third time seeing me, that's the universe telling you that you should subscribe.